what's going on YouTube? We're back at Dee Flats today. We're about to hit Trail 804 and we're going to talk about what's happening with this channel. So I don't want to bury the lead here, but to make it, more or less succinct, I'm no longer going to be posting monthly videos. And, whoa, we're getting rocky and slick right off the hip. And basically, there's a number of reasons for that, but to start with, I have a full-time day job that has the kind of salary that I just don't realistically think YouTube can replace. And every one of these videos, oh jeez, I guess let's go this way. Every one of these videos, between the planning, filming, editing, posting, managing comments, all that kind of stuff, typically takes me something like 40 hours per. I spend a lot of time on them, and that adds about another 10 hours a week, just to dealing with the rest of my life stuff, like work and all that. And for what this channel could earn or would earn, let's just take the water, I guess. I think that based on the statistics and whatnot I see from my own channel, I think the most I could probably earn here is something like $50 a month, which, for the amount of time and effort that goes into these videos, holy shit. Oh, golly. Oh, I picked a muddy one. Oh, there's more traction there than I thought there would be. So anyways, that's the main crux of it. I just can't make the time anymore. Way back when I started this channel in, I think it was December of 2022 when I filmed my first video. And back then, I had just exited a relationship and it was devastating for me. I didn't have any creative outlets, and I kind of found that in making YouTube videos. It was a great way to, pull me away from a lot of those things I was dealing with and take that energy, that negative energy, and put it into something, that was creative and good, that I was fulfilled by, and that created satisfaction and helped me discover a new passion that I love, which is doing audio video work. And I credit having YouTube channel quite a bit. It didn't add anything to my wallet, it didn't add anything to my social stature, of course, because who cares, like so many people have a YouTube, but it gave me a great creative outlet. And I think the thing I can credit with that's probably the most, do I want to go that way? Probably not. Anyways, the thing I think that was the most important for me was that it helped me get through a lot of depression, a lot of really tough thoughts. I often feel like if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I may not be here today. Having that outlet for creativity really helped me work through a lot of stuff, a lot of really tough feelings, things that I needed to deal with, and it helped me discover a lot about myself as a person. One of the things I kind of knew going in, which is even more reinforced now, is that I'm really not an in front of the camera type of person. My interest and my personality type is more of a behind the camera, behind the scenes type. And now that I'm learning that, figuring that out, and figuring out what I can do with that, I am finding other ways to express that creative energy. So it doesn't end with the YouTube channel. There's photography and other things that I really love doing that are creative and interesting to me. Holy crap. Jeez. So I'm going to put a lot more energy into that stuff, and as some of you may know, I do have a photography page. And I'm going to put a lot into that this year. I got some big plans. I'm really excited about it. But I also want to let you know that the YouTube channel isn't ending. The YouTube channel isn't really ending. What's going to happen is I'm still going to film cool events, and I'm still going to film some trail rides. There's some neat things I want to do this year, like specifically I want to go out to the dunes in Oregon and see what we can do out there with the 390. And that idea was prompted by, I'm sure a lot of people have seen the Fortnite video where they take that Royal Enfield Himalayan 211 and they go, out to the dunes, and it's got the 20 horsepower bike, and yeah, it looked tough. It looked like they were getting stuck a lot despite the really knobby tires, but it still looks fun, and I thought it was something that's worth exploring. So there's stuff like that I'm going to do, and that will make it to YouTube, but it's just going to be fewer and more far between. So I'll probably post every 2 to 3 months instead of monthly. So it's not the end, but it's the end of monthly posting and having these really consistent videos. The pressure of keeping that going and like holding myself to a schedule as a person who is, which way do I want to go here? Let's check the map quick. Okay, so I know this map isn't super accurate. This is the PDF one I downloaded from the state website, and it doesn't show 806 and 805 connecting, but they actually do. So we're gonna head this way, connect with 805, and we're gonna kind of loop back to here and then go back to the main road. So at least I think that'll work. I don't know, we'll find out. So anyways, to pick back up on what I was saying, posting every month with having the job and maintaining a relationship and a social life and all these other things, it got to be a bit too much, a bit too stressful, and I felt like I needed a break from that. And I thought, if I take a break and then I go right back to posting monthly, I don't think it'll be that long before I feel like I'm in the same spot again. So I wanted to, well, that's not where I wanted to go. Okay. I was mistaken. Let's go back to that intersection. Wah wah. I didn't read the map right. It's been a little while since I've been up here, so I don't exactly remember where everything goes. Whatever. Does that count as part of the trail? I think it does, because there's a track. So, yeah, so I think that and kind of the nature of the videos is going to change a bit. I'm making them so they're a little bit more easy and fast to edit, a little bit more simple. I thought I wanted to go all out when I started and really like create the highest quality, highest production value product that I could. And that involved like doing the studio section and other things, employing as many cameras as I could, using the highest quality settings and the best computer I could get. And I felt like I did that. I maybe could have pushed it further, but I don't know, I was pretty happy with what was able to be achieved. So that being said, hard hit on the bottom. I get through these whoops, and I'm going to take a look at it right up here. Make sure I didn't mess anything up. Whoops. Okay, well, I don't see anything bad going on. It doesn't look like the mounts are bent. I don't hear anything rubbing. You know, a lot of times if you bend the mounts on a skid plate and it gets pushed up onto something, when you rev the motor and you hear the engine vibrate, you'll hear it vibrate against that part. And anyways, yeah, so I don't hear anything, I don't see anything, which is good. One of the things I was concerned about with this skid plate was it didn't seem like the mounts were quite as sturdy on the back part of it compared to the Black Dog one. The Black Dog rear mount is really, really sturdy, but I felt like the front mounts were a bit flimsy. On this plate, I feel kind of the opposite, and you know, that right there is a good demonstration, oh crap, of how actually strong they are. Like, that was a really hard hit directly on the skid plate. Ooh, this is getting a little muddy. So anyways, here we are, ripping around, and I completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, it all comes back down to just the amount of time it takes to produce the videos. I want it to be something that I can still do. I don't want to give up on YouTube, but it has to be producible in a reasonable amount of time. I thought I saw someone coming. Maybe that was just them. I think it was just fender glare. I thought I saw a headlight. Golly. I do not remember the whoops being quite this big on this trail. Oh, that's the one I was thinking it was before. Here's 805. Okay. Alright. I kind of vaguely know where I am. Vaguely. Wow. I'm reaching that point where I was already skirting around today. I'm kind of reaching that point where I'm starting to get a bit tired. I think that more than anything, for me personally, that's the thing I have to work on is endurance, you know? And I always like to get a warm-up trail in before I film, so I'm not coming into it completely cold. A lot of days I do. And I find that I can get a bit more interesting with the riding if I get a little warm-up in. Oh, just all over here. What am I doing? I am sliding hard. Wow. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Well, that was unexpected, I guess. Let's get our way through here. Okay. Oh, it's just the tiniest little detour. Wow, it is muddy. Whew. One of the things I love about having the gear change, oh shit, is that, you know, when I'm in this kind of situation specifically and I want to crawl, I can do that. But first gear is still tall enough that I can get a good bit of speed. I just got rattled going over that bump. Really? I wasn't paying attention. Okay. I guess let's take this. Now I really feel like I'm just going off trail here. I think this comes up to like a really steep downhill. We're kind of out on the end of a ridge. Also, if you haven't noticed, I pretty much covered like what I wanted to cover in this video, talking wise. So I think what we're gonna do from here is we're just gonna enjoy the trail ride for the rest of it. And also, you know, I think in future videos I probably won't have a topic necessarily to cover. A lot of it's just going to be here riding. I may still talk to the camera, but it's going to be limited. I know this spot. I think we're gonna take a little break here and just have a rest. There's a little landing right down here. We're gonna get a little bit more energy in us, catch our breath, and then we're gonna hop back on and we're gonna get out of here. Okay, well, we're back on the bike. We just had a cool rest. We've got everything set. MTC is off, ABS is set to off-road. Always gotta make sure you remember to do that on the 390 every time you key off. Anyways, I think we're gonna hit this trail. We're gonna get back on it, and I think what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna ride the trail. I don't have anything particular to talk about for the rest of this, so I just want to ride and have fun, and I hope you guys come along and enjoy it with me. takes us out. Gotta love the wall rides. Woo. Hell yeah. Oh shit, that was bad timing. Oh shit. Oh. Oh man, that was so stupid. All right, let's pick it up. Well, at least there's a route out of this mess. Okay. I think we're looking okay. All right. Gonna get her down in the first. We're gonna turn our MTC back off. All right, no one's coming. Let's see if we can't. There we go, that wasn't hard. Okay. I think we're good to go. I need some air. I'm getting hot. Ooh, that feels good. Yeah, we were being a little bit too much of a hot boy there. I was right on the edge, and I knew it. As soon as I tapped that rear brake, I felt it start to go. But, you know, that happens. I know I've said before, and I'll say it again on this channel, like, when you're off-roading, you're gonna fall off eventually. Something's going to happen. It is not an if, it is a when, especially if you push the envelope. And for me, you know, kind of the way I ride when I'm on video, it's for entertainment, so obviously we're gonna push the envelope at least a little bit. Yeah. And that means that we risk having those kinds of moments. That does not mean that you need to do that, or you should. This is just the way that I want to ride and the way I want to ride on camera. Anyways, I think this is about it. We're pretty close. Guys, well, I think that's it for this one. I gotta catch my breath here. You know, if you like this kind of content, although admittedly I've literally just said that I'm not going to be making monthly videos anymore, I am still going to be making videos. Again, you're probably going to see those every 2 to 3 months as I have time to film and edit. So if you're enjoying this, if you like this kind of content, if you want to see more intense trail rides on the KTM 390 specifically, then absolutely, you know, like and subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think of the video. I really want to hear from you. Anyways, until next time, peace.